What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Arman Tsarukyan and Davi Ramos. What an impressive performance for Arman. He is a very bright prospect, only 23 years old, dominates Davi Ramos. Honestly, I don't know why one of the judges gave a round to Ramos. I thought it was a clear 30-27. 2 out of the 3 judges had it 30-27. One did have it 29-28. He was better on the feet and he was better on the ground. Very good wrestling skill. He honestly looked awesome, and this kid is somebody I believe you have to watch out for. He's a really bright prospect in this lightweight division. His only defeat in the UFC is to Islam Makhachev, who's another really bright contender right now in the top 15. And I really think Arman is going to be bouncing back and coming into the top 15 and maybe even rematching Islam Makhachev in the future and maybe even beating him in the future. There's a ton of potential. The way he mixes up his kickboxing is so high level. The way he can level change and take you down is just so high level. And the fact that Davi Ramos, an elite level jiu-jitsu fighter, was not even able to get him into any serious submission attempts. His top control is unreal. His wrestling is unreal. He's a true high-level mixed martial artist. And he's a kid I really believe that's going to be breaking into the top 15 very soon. Now, the next match up for him, who do I think? I'm going to pull up some rankings of the whole UFC. It's not the official rankings, but it does have the full lightweight roster. Let's pull this up. Okay, so here we are. We have the top, I believe, 50 in the weight class. Khabib at the top. Let's find Arman. So right now here on Ranking MMA, the UFC's rankings on this website, he's ranked number 22. Now, if I'm going to match him up with somebody, I really like the idea of the Renato Moicano fight. I feel like Moicano is a really stern test for him. He moved up to lightweight recently, and he has that victory. The losses coming at featherweight. I think it's a good test, and I think it's a very winnable fight for Arman. Now, will they want to do that to Moicano? Maybe not. So I do have an alternate option, Leandro Santos. I know that he's coming off a lot of wins, undefeated in the octagon, and I know Arman doesn't have the same value in terms of record, but Leandro Santos has been very inactive. People really don't know him unless you're a hardcore fan, and I think that's a fair matchup to do for Arman. Now, if they didn't want to do it, I'd be totally understandable of that. If they didn't want to do Moicano, understandable. So then I guess I'll put a third option is the winner of Trinaldo and Jay Herbert. I just feel like that could be it. But honestly, I would much prefer to see him get one of these 2 tough Brazilians in his next out. And I definitely think both are winnable fights for him. Now, for Davi Ramos, tough loss here. He's a good fighter. He really is. This website here had him ranked at 29. Where does he go? I mean, it's not a serious defeat in my mind. I think you can put him in there. Honestly, I thought against Nazarat Hakarest, but he does have a fight booked against Alex Munoz, so that's going to be a little tricky, but that's a possibility. Maybe the loser of that fight versus Davi Ramos. Or another option, what about Clay Guida? I know Clay Guida is a very experienced veteran of the game. Davi Ramos only 4-3 in the UFC, but still he has wins and he's looked good and he looked well even in his defeat. I like the idea of that fight, doing Clay Guida versus Davi Ramos, and I will throw another third option just in case. I want to say maybe Magomed Mustafaev. That could be it. He doesn't have anything booked. He's coming off a loss. But that win over Rafael Fiziev now is very valuable after his big win last night as well. But those are the ideas of matchups I like for these guys. Both have potential, but Davi Ramos being 33, I think he's at the back end of his career. Do I see him being a title challenger? No, but he is very skilled. I believe Arman Tsarukyan has a lot of potential to possibly be a world champion level material fighter one day. Very intense fighter. I was very impressed by both these guys, but of course the winner, Arman, was extraordinarily impressive. I see a bright future. I can't wait for his next fight. Definitely a fan. Definitely one of the stars of the card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video.